there ain't no other way. Hello, Shello, and welcome back to another fabulous episode of Nellyville Reviews, Drag Race Season 18. Baby, this is the finale. We have made it. We're here. It is said and done. Spoiler alert. If you're watching this, you should have already seen the finale. You should already know the tea. So you know what? Let's just let the cat out of the bag. Congratulations, Myki Meeks. You did it. Hey, Myki. Hey, Myki, you did it. You did it, girl. Okay, so over here on Nellyville, we were kind of gunning for Darlene, but we also said that we were going to be okay with whoever got it. Okay, so Myki got it. And it is what it is. If you want to catch us on audio only, you can get it wherever you listen to your podcast. If you're listening to audio, but you want to see the full video, go ahead and head over to YouTube. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and stop at the top of the finale episode, break it all down, get into it, all this other thing. First thing that I want to say, damn, that crown was beautiful. The crown was beautiful. Ooh, the crown and scepter, that beautiful shot that they had of the crown in the beginning of the episode, you were like, ooh. So I didn't really catch who did it this year, but they need to make sure that they hire them every year, because that crown, gorgeous. And then later on at the end where we say the scepter, beautiful, stun. I like that they brought back Bob, Kim, and Raja to continue on the bit that they did at the beginning of the season. Remember, they was up here, they was riding the little exercise bikes and whatever, and then we're going to talk about the rest of what they did later on in the episode when we get to that point. But it was very cute, very cute. I'm glad that it was ongoing thing. So the queens enter, they come in with their, ooh, and the looks. Everybody looked gorge, really gorge. So let's go over the looks in no particular order. Let's just go over and break it down. Break it down one time for them. I might go a little fast. Now, some people might get some special treatment, but I'm going to try to zoom, zoom, zoom. Make it when I go boom, boom. My supernova girl. If you know, you know. Drop in the comments if you know it. And so after some quick little research, the theme was Grand Finale Eleganza Extravaganza. Starting with Athena, very cute, very good, very glam. This is very her. I love the color scheme that she picked. This is a very solid drag look. Not mad at it at all. Next up, we have a Briar Blush. This is also a solid look. Very her. I know, get and see who she is as a queen. The mug, of course, is going to be stamped. I like the little, the two-face thing. I like that. I like the exaggerated hip. It was very whimsy. It was very cute. Could it have had a little something else? Maybe, but I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad. Then we have Sierra Mist. This is fine. I don't know that I really get Sierra Mist from this, but it's a perfectly fine garment. Perfectly fine hair. It's perfectly fine. It's a nice finale look. Not mad. I just don't know if this really reflects exactly who she is as a queen. Then we have one of our top three. We have Miss Darlene. Darlene, this is very her. What can I say? It is kooky in the best way. None of this should work together, but it does somehow. It's very funny. It is so fun to look at, and there is just something poetic in all of the chaos. So come on, top three. Then we have Didi Fuego. This is cute. It's a little bridal, but it's very bridal. It's a little spring, which, it fits. It fits for right now. Didi, pretty girl. She's giving us pretty girl, and I'm not mad about a pretty girl. Here's my girl right here, Discord. Y'all not ready for Discord? Come on, Discord. With the guy got hands. Come on, Discord. This is nice. The nice power red. It looks great on the runway. Very put together. I love the fine details. Not mad at you, girl. Hey, girl. Jane Don't. I like all of this, but I wish there was something that tied the bottom third to the rest of the look. I wish there was something that tied it together a little bit better. I mean, this makes sense. I get it. That red part is beautiful. The gold part is beautiful. I don't really know what to suggest, but if there was something to just kind of marry those two parts of it together a little more. But I think this is very Jane. It's very cool. And it's different. It's different and it's well done. Then we have Miss Juicy Love Dion. This is beautiful. This is Stungelina. Now, we already seen a bird with Sierra Mist, so I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if they just maybe use the same designer or no, because I think Sierra uses her own stuff. I don't know if maybe there was some kind of a bird runway that they didn't do, and they both decided I'm using these costumes as I paid for them, or if it was just coincidence. I don't know, but whatever happened, this is beautiful. Love this. This is beautiful, head to toe. I don't have really anything to say. The body is beautiful. The gradient of that white into that royal blue or navy blue, whatever, beautiful, stunning. And of course, the mug is always going to be beautiful. Then we have Kenya Pleaser. You know, I like where this was going. My favorite thing about this is the hair. Y'all know I love me some big old, big old, big old. Now, this is the hair you should have wore when you did Shaka Khan. This is what you should have wore. But anyways, I am not mad at this. I think the wig started to slip a little bit when she was walking, but I ain't gonna hold it against her. That's a whole lot of hair, and that the headpiece looks like it is also probably pretty heavy. I feel like this the change and stuff, I feel like it could have maybe been a little more intentional if I'm being nitpicky. But overall, this is fine from the front. Now in the back, she turned around and her butt was just out. So like you just saw, you know, like Barbie butt, because you know they all wear all the tights and the capizios and all of that. So I don't know if she meant for it to be funny, but I feel like the garment should have just went all the way around. Because why are we look, unless you're gonna have your real booty out? I don't want to look at doll butt. You know what I'm saying? And we have Mandy Mango. This is pretty, perfectly fine. It's also giving a little bit bridal, which is okay. Ain't nothing wrong with bridal. But she's a very pretty girl. It's giving pretty girl. And then she turns around, you have the Filipino flag. I'm sorry. I think it's Filipino. I'm sorry, Mandy, if that's not where you're from. But she has her native flag on the back. And, you know, we love a cultural queen. Mia Star, beautiful gowns. I'm sorry. Y'all know something about Mia. Get on. Just, it's beautiful. Okay. It's beautiful. It's nothing to write her home about. She looks pretty. It's fine. Next up, we have another one of our top 3. We have Myki Meeks, top 3, aka our winner. This is reminiscent of her promo look. So I think I might have liked the promo look a little, just a tad better, just if I had to compare. But this is very beautiful. I like that she has her staple with the you know, she likes to have them strings or whatever, and she likes to have stuff sticking out. She always looks like a little flower bloom. I like she always has these little things. The hair is beautiful. It's very Babs. The mug is beautiful. I love a red lip. This is a great gown. Then we have our other top 3, Nene Coco. I wanted to really like this. But there's something, I feel like if the body, specifically the bodice part and the boobage, I feel like if that was a little more, just a better worked and just a more, you know, just intentional shape, this maybe could have worked. I don't mind a muted color, but maybe if those colors were vibrant, you know, it's just there's a lot of elements here, and I see the vision, and it's by no means, it's not a bad look. I mean, you can see there's a ton of work that went into this garment and everything. There was just some things that could have been tweaked that really would have took it home. Maybe if it was all monochromatic, maybe if the colors were bolder. Maybe if the bodice was a little different, maybe if that hip part came up a little more, maybe the skirt came up a little more. I don't know. But the wig is interesting. It's an interesting look. It gets you talking about it, that's for sure. And of course, you know, her mug is always beautiful. Now, this was the best look of the night, okay? I don't want her nothing. Vita. You know you wanna eat her. Like the Vita Vanti Star. This is beautiful. I mean, look at it. The proportions are unmatched. The shoulder pads are perfect. The mirrored jewels are perfectly placed. Those were mapped. This is beautiful. This could go down the Met Gala runway. I mean, this is gorgeous. I'm speechless, and she looked beautiful. This was the best look of the night. Outside of RuPaul, I'm sorry, this was the best one, Vita. You did that. Damn, it's incredible. I don't even know what to say. So was that the last one? We got everybody? Okay, so we went through all of the looks. So now let's keep on going. So here comes, speaking of RuPaul. RuPaul came out, did a little performance, a little 1 2 1 2. That was cute. I loved the song. Ru was really giving you a little get money, you know. Y'all know how Ru do. The girls worked with LETTIN to create their own individual personalized tracks. So here it is, showtime. Darlene goes up first. Now, I know they worked with LETTIN to record their tracks. I think Jamal choreographed it. I can't remember. I'm not sure. Or I might not have caught that part, but I'm pretty sure he did. He was there as a judge. So we have Darlene going up first, performing her song, Cooking with Gas. Okay? So good. So cute, so funny. I said you could tell she was having fun, and she just lit up the room. Super catchy song. Love the campiness. Love the outfit, hair, and makeup. The critiques and talking to, they all did their critiques, and they all talked to their younger self, which is always just very touching. So Darlene talked to Trash, the drag queen. That's who she was before she changed her name to Darlene Mitchell. And she talked to, I think, her 5-year-old self, which is little Blake. The whole thing was beautiful answers. Then we got to see the fiance, Brandon, and friend Molly. They were very nice folk. Darlene is so naturally funny and charming, and the whole Q&A with Ru was great. So just great. I wasn't mad about it at all. Very go Darlene, right? Next up, Myki went doing her original song, Versatile. Okay, it was good. I said, I can't believe she showed up with the slick back clip in pony. I was like, girl, we couldn't get a better hairstyle than this. I mean, your entrance look was beautiful with that Baps. I mean, I get maybe you wanted to have the pony because you wanted to be able to whoosh it around, but baby, that's slick back with that hair store little $1.98 ponytail, baby. That I was like, nah, not on the main stage of the finale. What? I said she had a great voice. Obviously, the dancing was good, but it was a little stiff. The nude illusion was a little off. And then for the critiques, I said she's just a little fake to me, and the answers felt too rehearsed. And then she talked to little 5-year-old Michael when they put the little pictures up on the screen. And then I wrote, I'm not saying she needs to cry, but I need to see a little more vulnerability. We finally got a little vulnerability while talking to the parents, which her parents were very cute, very sweet, very nice. They were lovely people. Then right back into the rehearsed answers. I just let loose. Last but not least, we had Nene doing Stimulate. The first note I wrote was hot damn. Oh my gosh. This was a Grammy level, VMA level performance. It was ready. If I turned on any award show, music award show, and then that came on, I would be like, yeah. This, oh my gosh, this blew the other two right out of the water. The other two were good, but this was next level. And I said, best of the night, giving gaga realness. I said we got a variety of choreo, including chair performance. There was a great reveal too. Great makeup and hair. The critiques were good. Beautiful, genuine responses during the Q&A, especially when addressing the girls, the eliminated queens. And then she talked to her 3-year-old self, little Nico. And I said that it might be the most moving out of the 3 girls. It was really good. It was honest. It was that vulnerability that I was looking for from Myki. Mom, Kim, and boyfriend AJ were there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. I mean, Nene is very beautiful. Nene looks just like mom. Mom is beautiful. Mom looked just like some actress that they said, and I looked up the lady. I can't think of the lady's name, but they look just like that woman. Boyfriend is Gorgiana. Absolutely. They were very sweet. They gave great answers. And I said, wow, the mom and boyfriend's answers were incredible. They were funny, moving, captivating. I was like, dang, like, this is great for your package. And then I said, was Nene the only one asked why she deserves to win? I couldn't remember the other two's answer. So if they were asked, it wasn't something impactful. But Nene did just great. And then I said, Rue and Nene have a cute moment when the transition music, you know how they play the music when you go off the commercial, and then they were dancing to Hey Kitty Girl. The way they was dancing there, it was really cute. Then we had a very special segment where this is where I lost my mind, okay? So they presented the Giving Us Lifetime Achievement Award, okay? And the award went to Miley Cyrus. So they did a montage of Miley. This was very, very great. What they did for Miley is what award show was that? Was it the Grammys? What award show was that where they gypped Cher and they tricked her? What they did for Miley is what the Grammys should have did for Cher. But anyways, that's another story. Miley looked great. It was great to see her. It was great to see somebody, this young, Miley was 33, get this achievement award like that. So, and even Miley, when she walked out to receive her award, me and Miley said, this makes the Grammys look cheap. Talking about the award, because the award that she got was a very beautiful award. She said, wow, this make the little Grammys look cheap. That was funny. And then, of course, Miley was very charming, very funny, very witty. And then Miley said something to her 4-year-old self, and they put a picture of Miley when she was 4, and it was great. It was a moment, and it was well deserved. We just celebrated 20 years of Hannah Montana, so this was right on time. This is great. Okay, so then the next segment that they did was saluting legendary queens. So each, Bob, Kim, and Raja, I don't know if they picked them themselves or if they were assigned people, but they all talked about a trailblazing drag queen from history. Bob's queen was William Dorsey Swan. Kim did Jose Saria. Raja did Mother Flawless Sabrina. If you do not know who these 3 queens are, look them up. It is very moving. It is from, it just look up their stories. If you're not familiar with those people, look them up. It's very moving. It's very touching. I'm glad that they included this in here, because the youth got to know. The youth got to know what the people did so that we could have entertainment like this. This is very good stories. And donate to the ACLU. If you don't know what that is, look into it. Great charity. Support the LGBTQIA plus community. Okay? Moving right along, they introduced Miss Congeniality. So first, they bring out current reigning Congeniality, Crystal Envy, so she could step down and present the award. Crystal Envy, oh my gosh. She was a close second for best look tonight. It was between her and Vita. Crystal looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She was beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the winner of Miss Congeniality was Jane Don't. Even Jane was shocked. I was like, huh? I even wrote a question mark next to her name. I'm like, is this a joke? Anyways, so Jane won 10,000 doll hairs, and the other girls all got $2,000 for having such a great season. Okay, sure, Jan. On top of winning the $200,000 for the winner also gets an Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup collaboration. So they showed the top 3 going to meet with Norvina, the president of ABH, and who, her mother founded this company, and then she's the daughter. Can't think. Is her mother's name Anastasia? Anyways, whatever. Navinia looked great. And it was nice to see the girls put together their own little campaigns and stuff or whatever. That was cute. That was a nice little moment. Then we move on. We have the current reigning queen come out, Anya Nerve. She come out for her step down. Beautiful. Another beautiful girl. Top 3. Now the Bindi was an interesting choice. I don't know that we needed the Bindi, but I mean, I didn't mind it. It was just, I don't know. It was interesting that she had it, because it wasn't a regular Bindi. It was just like a big, giant jewel in the middle of her forehead. But anyways, her hair was beautiful. I don't know where she got that wig, but god damn, those dreads, man. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful with that big old bow. That was ooh, delicious. I ate it up. They showed a highlight reel of Anya's time on the season. And they also talk about Anya's father. You know, everybody loved Anya's father when he came for the makeover last season, and he's doing well and all this. Okay, so they announced the final 2. NeNe and Myki. It was like, okay. I mean, with Myki's track record, you knew Myki was probably gonna make it. And then NeNe had such a great performance. I mean, Darlene's performance was good too, but like I said, NeNe gave a Grammy-ready performance. She had to go. So the 2 that made it to the final 2. You know, I would have been happy with it. I would have liked for it to have been NeNe and Darlene, but hey, it is what it is, my boy. So Darlene got a tip of $10,000, and Darlene also went ahead and gave us her reveal that she was going to use in that final lip sync. So thanks, Darlene. Then we find out that the runner-up will receive $25,000. So everybody's walking away at Winder today. Everybody leaving here with something. Y'all just throwing around money. It's crazy. The final song for the final lip sync of season 18. Every Girl You Ever Loved by Miley Cyrus featuring Naomi Campbell. Miley, along with Rue, Michelle, Carson, and Jamal are on the panel. NeNe had a bag. And I was like, I don't know what NeNe got in that bag, but I have a feeling it might be the thing to make her win this whole thing. She had her bag. You know what I'm saying? She's standing there with her bag like Aretha Franklin. Y'all know Aretha Franklin never put her purse down. You know what I'm saying? That's another story for another day. If you don't know, look it up. So they're performing, and then they get to the part where it's like Naomi Campbell's part, and that's when NeNe rips this thing off the bag, and the bag turns into a puppet. Gagged. Beautiful. So funny, so good. They both did a great job. Okay? They gave me what I need. You could tell they were fighting. But Myki won. Now, as we know, track record doesn't always count, and it should not count in most circumstances. In the final lip sync, we've seen a lot of times where track record, it does count for something. Because this time, and there's a couple other times, NeNe won this lip sync. But I do think Myki won the season. You know what I mean? Yeah. It just, but anyways, this was a great top 3. Everybody that made it, all 3 of them deserved to be there, and all 3 of them would have been great for our current reigning queen. So anyway, with that being said, congratulations, Myki. May your reign be everything and plus more that you expected it to be. Come back for all winter season, girl. Nene, Darlene, I would love to see you on All Stars. I know they announced who's coming on this season of All Stars, this next season. Was it 11 of All Stars? I haven't checked the roster yet. If y'all there, hey girl, see you there. But anyways, this concludes Nellyville Reviews season 18 of Drag Race. Let me know if your winner won. How do you feel about the final lip sync? What do you think about all this tea, all this drama? Anyways, y'all enjoy watching All Stars, and we are going to continue on with Nellyville the podcast with just regular episodes. We're going to drop back down to one a week. We're still going to be doing one video a week for YouTube. Okay, so we're going to be doing something different over here on the YouTube channel. Okay, and then there's going to be business as usual over on the Nellyville pod. Okay, so make sure you're following, you subscribe, you got your post notifications on. Call me, beat me, and when you want to reach me, and when you want to page me, it's okay. Whenever you need me, baby, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Okay.